Who knew that Tyler James Williams from Everybody Hates Chris would grow up to be kind of a pansy in a Lifetime movie? What's going on, people? Alex Thorn here, and I'm just a rock and roller who in his downtime likes to watch movies while wearing a bandana. And as we are talking today about this Lifetime-esque movie called Amber Alert, I want to send a message to you guys and ask you to please click the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below, and let me know what you think about this as you're watching it or at the end. Of course, there's always ways at the end of the video that I'm going to announce how you can become a member of the channel, where you get tons of extras, as well as tip me and buy me a coffee if you so please. But with all that being said, let's get to Amber Alert. A rideshare becomes a high-stakes game of cat and mouse when Jack and Shane receive an Amber Alert on their phones. When they spot the kidnapper's car with the girl in the back seat, they desperately race against time to save her before it's too late. Now, right away, I just want to say this stars Tyler James Williams of Everybody Hates Chris fame and Hayden Panettiere from Scream and Heroes fame. At least that's where I know them from. I haven't seen Hayden in a movie since Scream, but also she's been scattered throughout the movie universe. And I've heard that she's had her troubles, and I'm glad she's bouncing back from those. But one thing she does and always does, and does it well in this movie, is transfer emotion. When she is conveying something to you via the screen, it really comes across. And that's one of the things I can say I liked about this movie before I get into any more plot. On the other side, Tyler came across much weaker as an actor than she did. I understand in this movie what he's going through. He's got a baby mama who's on top of him constantly. He is separated from his kids. It's actually his kid's birthday today, the day of the movie. And now he's in this ride share with this woman who is taking him on this ride. But at the same time, there are moments in this movie where he has an opportunity to be a man and step up, and he does not. With the premise I mentioned to you earlier, it was very interesting. I didn't even finish the entire trailer before I pressed play on the movie because I was so into the trailer. I thought it would escalate quicker than it did. This movie runs a perfect 90 minutes or so, but it does not feel like 90 minutes because the first two acts of the movie, are they a drag. There are a lot of moments and a lot of little scenarios, such as one where they actually stop the guy who they think is of the Amber Alert. Mind you, they have not released the license plate, but she feels like this is it. Once he pulls over, he claims that his daughter's in the backseat. That's what they saw when they passed by. And Hayden is very strong in her role, very stone and very believable that she cares and is determined. And you can see this because she's also a career woman. But in this moment, they actually buy into his BS and let him go. And eventually there's a little part in the movie that is, I don't want to say it's unbelievable, but it's unbelievable. And I get it, for a movie, we can let it slide. But there's a moment in the movie, and I won't go past this too much, that she comes up across the car, drops her other AirPod into the car to track it and hear the conversations when she has somebody call her, picks it up, and she can hear everything clearly. This is where she gets his phone number because he called somebody. The next part of it is just a real big drag. After that, there's just nothing happening in this movie, and you really have to stick with it. Does that make it disappointing? No, but does it make it a drag? Yes. By the end of the movie, there are some chilling visuals. I will kid you not. There are some things that were seen in the third act that I was just like, oh my God, that is wild. The eventual place where they arrive to, where the little girl is, really feels like a home straight out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It takes this sudden shift. There's even a part at the end when they find the little girl and they say she won't have to see him anymore. There's like this Tao behind them that I swear, I didn't rewind it, but I swear that the Tao talked and they looked at the Tao and then they covered the Tao up. It's moments like that in the third act that was just like, wait, where was all this in the rest of the movie? And with this being a Lifetime-esque movie and it's starring two pretty good actors, I think we get to the bandana rating for 2024's Amber Alert. And I'm gonna give this movie 3 bandanas out of 5. It was not a terrible movie. It wasn't a great movie. It certainly wasn't a waste of time, but it was okay for one watch, and it had some ideas and visuals that stuck with me, and forever in the future, I'm pretty sure I will be able to look in the compact areas of my brain, of my mind, and tell people about how things happen in this movie. But would I want to watch it again? Not unless a chick asked me to. But I'll tell you one thing, if you guys want to talk about this movie and more, there's actually a couple places you can hit up. One is Letterboxd. And if you don't know about Letterboxd, Letterboxd is a social media site for movie lovers. And if you love my reviews and other reviewers here on YouTube, I'm pretty sure they have a profile on Letterboxd. This is video, that's the written word, and you can interact with it and you can see a log of all of the films that we have reviewed and all of the films that you have reviewed once you create your profile on Letterboxd. There's tons of exclusive opportunities for sneak previews and early showings through them. So I'll catch you on Letterboxd. But if you want to get more personal right here on this channel, you got to join this channel's memberships.
That's right. Thorn Theater has real deal membership laminated cards for all of you Thornaholics out there and horror lovers. Not only that, but you get to request your own reviews. Let's say there's something out there you're really dying for me to review, but the masses may not want it, or it's not something that's gonna move the numbers. Guess what? You pay. You control the narrative. You get early access to videos, live only chats, as well as exclusive watch alongs just for members right here on this channel.
And if you don't feel like committing to that, you can always leave me a super chat, super thanks, or buy me a coffee.
Buy me a coffee right now is a way that you can support somebody like me for making videos just for you guys, doing what we love to do. But guess what? If you buy me a coffee, at least you're fueling the journey. And right now, Buy Me a Coffee has an update to where when you leave your note of why you have gifted me coffee, I can respond back to you in video form.
And with all that being said, guys, we are in the new year 2025, and I am on the road to 3,000 subscribers. We are about 80 away right now, and I need you to spread the word about Thorn Theater Reviews as much as you can. When you hit that like, when you hit the comment section and talk with me, and you hit that subscribe button, you're letting other people on the algorithm know that I'm somebody worth checking out. So with all that being said, we got new goals for 2025. I'm Alex Thorn. You know what I got to do. Rock out, watch some movies, and review them for you.